What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our Final Four episode where we will have the champions of the TV theme song challenge. It's been super fun. I've had a great time, and I'm going to bring on my amazing co host, Steph. What's going on?
Hello, hello, hello.
How was your day?
Great. How about you?
Can't complain. Can't complain. Was kind of excited to see what the percentages are a little bit. Obviously, I have putting together a little bit of the slides. I know who was victorious, but I have no idea by how much. So should be super fun. Hopefully, everyone that voted, we had a lot of good participation voting wise. So hopefully,
Yes.
they're able to tune in. And we have one more show after this where the champion will be crowned.
I know. Just one more.
I know, crazy time. So let's hop on to it here. And
This bracket is almost all filled out.
it's crazy, isn't it? We started,
Yeah.
it was just a dream, and now we are now look what we've become. All right, so let's do a little bit of rehashing a little bit for people that might be new. So this was the 70s bracket. Pretty chalk all the way. The only upset was the Three's Company MASH upset. And Happy Days comes out of that one. And then on the 80s, obviously the Growing Pains Charles in Charge, which I've actually already booked my therapy session to try to figure out how Charles in Charge lost to Growing Pains.
You get a discount on that, yeah.
Yeah, I figure I should be having Mike Sievert. No, it wasn't Mike Sievert.
Oh, no, it was the dad. What's dad's name?
The dad was, I need to have
Was dad a therapist? Dad was a therapist.
He was.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
I know. So I like the show, but anyway, they somehow got beat. But cheers, Golden Girls, cheers pulled it off. And so we're sitting there going with a Happy Days cheers matchup, 1 versus 1, and super excited to see who the winners are. So let's get started. Let's just get this.
Are you just gonna show the song and then that's it? We know that's how
show the song, and that will determine who the winner is. All right, here we go. You like to get away. Cheers takes it. Not surprised.
Not surprised.
It's a great song.
It is. I really think Happy Days might pull it out, though. I really did. But
I'm really interested to see what the percentages is going to be.
Well, I'm gonna give you a cheat that it wasn't even close.
Oh. Well.
And I'm shocked that it wasn't even close.
I am. I'm a little bit as well. Let's get this back up here. So obviously, as you saw with the cheers, what do we got here? No surprises. Cheers won. Yeah, Anitra, I'm with you. I wasn't too surprised. I did think it was going to be close though. Cheers over the Fonz. Yes, the Fonz doesn't lose much, so he's not going to be pleased. Although Henry Winkler's got to be in his 70s or something crazy, so I think he can calm down a little bit now. What was the percentage?
Percentage was 84% cheers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 16% Happy Days. So, yeah, I really thought it would be closer, and I wonder if that tells us more age of our audience.
Well, yeah, probably a little bit. There's definitely a demographics aspect to this, and I think Cheers was right in my wheelhouse for when I was growing up, but yeah, it was a landslide, James.
Landslide.
I did think that Happy Days, even though it's still so iconic, but you're right. There's a little bit of a, did you watch that a lot? And what's going to be interesting about the next matchup is those two are on TV a ton right now. So they're in syndication constantly. So they're in those theme songs are being played constantly. Right now, Cheers and Happy Days isn't being played near as much. In fact, I don't know if any of those are on syndication here. So
yeah, same.
But I am surprised by that percentage, but not surprised that Cheers is in the final. I thought that they had a shot from the very beginning, and they are going to be tough to beat. Let me put it that way. So, and then getting into our 1990s, just to kind of refresh a little bit. This is one of the crazier things. Again, we talked about this before. No upsets, not one,
Nope.
not even a 4 or 5 upset. Very, very surprising that nothing happened here. What do we got here, Anitra? My parents watched Cheers. Oh, where?
Cheers. What is it on? Yeah.
Because I love Cheers. I could
Same.
like I used to like quote normisms constantly. So yeah, I need to find out what channel Cheers is on, because I'm all in on that.
I wonder if they're streaming it.
Maybe. And we talked about that last night, that there was like 2 sets of Cheers. There was the Shelley Long and then the Chrissy Alley one. Maybe Decades. Yeah, possibly.
Is that a channel?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not up on my TV channels, but I need to check that out.
We'll get some more information on that. And then there's our 90s, and then our 2000s this was all over the place. This started pretty calm, and then like all hell broke loose in the 2000s. And The Office took that one. And at the end of the day, again, The Office is being played so much. I'm not surprised that they just caught fire. We watch The Office a lot. And it's a donkey talk. Yes. I think my favorite one is what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Peterson? He's like, let's not talk about what's going on, Mr. Peterson. Let's talk about what's going down, Mr. Peterson. It's like, beer, Woody. Yeah, I could do that way more than any human should. Me and James are gonna have to hang out and just talk Cheers, I think, one day. So if you look at the bracket, at the end of the day, it'll be Friends versus The Office. Again, both these are on TV a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this is extremely close. And let's see who the winner is. And it's Friends.
Not surprised.
No, I mean, this theme song became a hit. It went from just being a theme song to all of a sudden, I think it was top 10 or top 5 on the chart.
I owned this CD my first year of college, The Rembrandts. Listened to it on my journey back and forth from home to college.
Well, very nice. Very nice.
Just trivia, in case anybody is, ever on Stephanie Trivia, they would know
the
that.
Rembrandts. What do we got here? I think Friends will be the ultimate winner. Ooh, that is a hot take early on.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be surprised at all. And this is what I wanted to get into, Dan, and you kind of hit it before I got there, so I appreciate it. So what's interesting about these is it really is almost the same show. If you think about it, the premise of both these shows are very similar, where you have Cheers that is from all these different eclectic groups of friends that all meet and just kind of hang out at the bar. And Friends was a little bit more elaborate, but at the end of the day, it was 3 places. They met in the 2 apartments and the coffee shop. So, but it was all about the different dynamics of the friendships that all got together. And I think that was one of the unique things about Cheers, and then also about Friends. It's actually those shows are more similar than either people think, or which is not surprising why they're in the championship.
Well, and it would be interesting to do a little character analysis too, like who's the Joey of Cheers, who's, I think about
probably
Woody,
Cliff.
Well, in the later days, Woody, they didn't have him too smart of a guy, but he was good looking, right? And so just some of those characters, like you have to have someone of each of those styles of character.
Yeah, those are fun to do deep dives into, like you said, exactly who's your Joey, who's your maybe Phoebe and Cliff would be maybe similar because they're both kind of quirky. Yeah, who knows? So we have our matchups. Our championship matchup right now is Cheers versus Friends, and
do you want to know what the percentage was?
Oh shoot! Yes, my bad. What is the percentage?
Not even close. And it was Friends. It was exactly the same percent. Friends 84%. Office 16. So whoever, I wonder, did Happy Days and The Office, did the same people vote for those? I don't know.
That's interesting. Yeah. The Friends group is more likable than the Office group. See, okay, James, let's get into this right now. There was nothing likable about Ross. Like that character was
Oh.
that he was just whiny constantly. Yeah, I couldn't stand that character. Now you get into The Office, Michael's cringeworthy, but he's not whiny. I mean, he's got issues. Yeah, the Ross character I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. But everyone loved Joey and Chandler and Phoebe and and
I
of course
loved them
Jennifer
all.
Anderson. Yeah, I didn't love Monica either, although she was a chef, so I always respected that. Yeah, I know. Blasphemy. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, which part? I've said probably a lot of things that are blasphemy.
All of it.
All of it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, are you saying that Joey wasn't whiny?
I'm just the name.
Not Joey, excuse me, Ross. Sorry, my bad.
No, he was, but that was part of his charm.
Sure.
Because doesn't everybody have that in their friend group? And Dad hits that right on the nose. He was her lobster, right?
Oh, yes. His love for Rachel, and he was good to his sister.
He was good to his sister.
Oh.
If I had a brother, I would have wanted that.
I suppose. Hi. Well, hi. That's hi to you, and you've already said. I hope that's Sue. Still a little upset that Sue's not on the stream yet, but one day. I like Jim and Pam over Ross. Yes, and that is why I am married to her. That is a great take right there.
Now the question is, why is she married to you? But that is a deep dive.
No idea.
Another day.
No idea. That's back to the therapy session we needed to talk about. Joey, how you do? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, everyone loved Joey. I mean, you can't. There's nothing I'm going to say. You have to say hi like it's Ross. The only thing I liked about Ross was the pivot episode, to not to go down a rabbit hole, but where they're trying to move the couch up the stairs. He's like, pivot.
When Ross is going to take Rachel to prom, that's where you fall in love with Ross, right there.
Not with that hair, you don't. Not with that hair,
Mr. Kata.
Yeah, but I mean, again, we're talking. I mean, I have a co-host that had amazing hair, so I mean. All right, let's get the leather pants and teeth. Yes, exactly. All right, so here's our bracket, everyone, and this is crazy town. First of all, for everyone that shows up for this little crazy function, I appreciate it. It's a fun thing to do. I do enough real estate related streams that this is so fun to do. Like kind of silly, but look at the bracket; it's almost completely filled out, which is crazy town. That everything is already done. So. Next week, we're going to have something in the middle of the TV screen, which is super fun. I can't wait to see what our IT department does with that. So it should be super,
I think we have to get
cool.
an IT department first.
Well, we're high budget here. We're high budget. We got our IT department.
Yeah.
But but anyway, we are Cheers versus Friends. So voting is going to get ready to be happening here very soon. And also, we're going to go till Friday. So Friday at 6:00 is our final episode. Just a little bit of a hint. The kids call it Alpha now. On the bright side, both of the finalists are good shows. Yes, James, I would absolutely agree. I'm very happy with how this ended up. And the voting is open now, so that's super fun. Just so you know, for you guys that are listening, we've kind of started to brainstorm the next fun bracket. Now, granted, football season's coming, and we're gonna have some. But I think in a couple months, once like the school year kind of gets underway and everything's slowing down a little bit, maybe like September, October-ish, we are thinking about maybe doing a one-hit wonders bracket. And so if anyone's got any great one-hit wonders, we're still brainstorming if we want to do it based on decades or just do it. Do we need a bigger bracket? There's a million great one-hit wonders. Do we do a 64-song bracket? Again, it allows us to do montages. Isn't that fun stuff? We can do more montages.
I love a montage.
I know you do. So we can go back to montages.
Almost as much as I love axe throwing.
Yes. Oh, and next week, everybody, we will have pictures of the axe throwing, the Coach Dark Homes Team Bond outing that we had, where we did a little axe throwing, which was super fun. And we have some pictures, even a sideways video that we're going to try to edit to make sure that we can see that. And it was a great time. If anyone's ever done the axe throwing, you know how much fun it is. So that was super fun. We had everyone come out, and that was fun. It was super fun. So anyway, let's get this back up for everyone to see. The voting is open right here. Steph,
Yeah.
my God, it's been super fun. We have one more episode to go. I can't believe it's almost over, and we'll see who the winner is. Do you have do you want to even give your 2 cents on this, or do you want to wait till the final show?
Well, I think I have said from episode 1, if One Tree Hill wasn't going to take it, then my next was Friends.
Okay.
And so that's been like, I wish I had a secret ballot that I would have sealed to reveal,
Yes.
But I do think Friends takes it. And I don't know how close it's going to be. I don't know that I want to take a guess on how close it's going to be. But I say
it
Friends.
should be close. It should be close if you think about it. If both of them were 86%, I mean, at some point, someone's got, I have Cheers, of course, but I'm a little bit more of it. And I like Friends. Don't get me wrong. Nick at Night. I go to sleep to Friends pretty much darn near every night. But I still think Cheers takes it, but I think it's going to be very close. I'm pretty excited to see who finishes up.
Can't wait to see. And then, so voting is going to be open until Thursday night, right? So
yeah,
really,
Thursday
we
night.
just have 2 days to vote. So make sure if you're going to vote, hit that link and vote now. You can share the link with anybody if you want help voting. Send it off to anybody that you know to vote. But you have until Thursday at 4:00. So it's a very short window.
And if you can, and this is a shameless plug, but like if you you do a really good job of posting different for posts on social media. So if you could share Steph's post or any of my posts, share them to your friends. It'd be fun to try to see if we can get the biggest number of votes for this final. We got to vote once. So it'd be super fun if we can get as many people as we can just to vote for this final one. So if you could share some of the posts that me and Steph and Dan have, that'd be super, super cool. And let's see if we can get up to, I forget what our highest total was. I think it was over 50 that we had. So let's see what we can do for this final one and have some fun for the final episode on Friday.
I am so excited for Friday.
Should be great. All right, guys, everyone have a wonderful night. Steph, you're the best. I will talk to you soon. Everybody have a wonderful night. Be safe, and we'll see you on Friday.
See you Friday.
All right? See you, everybody.